cover a little bit more simple angle attack with the lead and rear straights. Oh, I have time to kill before I hit the bank, so what the heck? Might as well do something, see what I'm saying? All right, so logically center mass is the pole, but what I'm going to do is hit on either the inside or the outside of the pole, which isn't that much. All right, ding, ding, so no biggie. Still the general line. What we're looking at is hip and shoulder lines and center line. Shared center line from the beginning perspective of a stupid ass dummy not moving around, all right? If you can relate to stupid ass dummies, then you'd be fine, all right? Okay, so the idea is that the hand will move before the foot, okay? Remember, you always have the 3 timing factors before, during, and after your opponent's thusness, all right? So hand moves first at the angle. Lead foot follows, rear foot follows. Okay, that's the sequence. But actually it's pretty much all done at the same time, or it's the illusion of it happening at the same time, where actually it's a sequential movement. But a lot of times people that look at it cannot really see that happening because it looks like it's all done at the same time. So it's not really hopping like this, okay? It's still the idea of 1, 2, 3, all right? But when you put it together, it looks like it's all at the same time, all right? So what you're looking at is creating the angle in flight and mass accelerated movement, the entire mass moving forward at an angle. So what factors do you have here? You have this movement here, you have the angular movement here, and then you have a circular movement in flight. So it's rather orbital, it's centripetal, all right? Not centrifugal, but centripetal, all right? Now, what I was saying. Okay, so again, it's the illusion of it just being at the same time, but actually it's a sequential movement, and the hand goes before the foot. Now, when you say that the hand goes before the foot, it just can be a fraction, all right? It can be a little bit further out. That's what you're meant to play with that and make it your own, all right? And then use it under duress. So this notion of letting the hand lead or non-telegraphic movement is not the most powerful way to do the strike, but it's the logical way to hit the person without them seeing it coming, all right? All right. So again, I have my center line, and I have the hip and shoulder lines on both sides. Okay? And I'm not bouncing around and moving around because that's not the point of the training. I can do that shit too, all right? Believe me, I've done plenty of that shit, all right? So, the idea is that here and here, and like that, all right? Very simple. So rear hand is the same thing, okay? If I were to use centrifugal force and just simply turn the foot and align my hip and throw the cross or the rear straight punch, let's talk about that as well. We've talked about that many times. From the Ted Wong lineage, latter stage Jeet Kune Do, this is the rear straight punch. I've angled off to my right, but I've thrown completely straight through. The closs, as you like to say, all right, closses, all right? So the hand, foot, foot action goes in this action at the angle. Got it? All right, so those are the variations on that. You can do it close proximity, you can do it medium proximity, you can do it further out with stutter stepping, okay? All right, and that's broken rhythm. So that's a little review. Scooby-Dooby-Doo.